In this video, I'm going to cover everything you need to know about Facebook Stories, Facebook Reels, and Facebook Live in 2024. Let's go! Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, and I'm excited to dig in and talk about Facebook because Facebook is still one of the #1 platforms out there, especially if you are in real estate. But in this video, I want to hone in on and talk specifically about 3 key areas: Facebook Stories, Facebook Reels, and Facebook Lives for real estate agents, because these are 3 areas that I think really do make a big difference. So let's dig into first Facebook Stories and Facebook Reels. So they are similar but different. Facebook Stories are here today and they are gone in 24 hours versus a Facebook Reel, which is permanent unless you delete it. If you look at your Facebook app right now and you look at the feed, the top 1/3 of your feed, what do you see? Stories and Reels. So that's prime real estate, no pun intended, but it really is prime real estate, which means if you're struggling to get traction on Facebook, maybe you're just posting periodically or when something inspires you, maybe you've got a Facebook business page but you're not getting a whole lot of traction, Facebook Stories and Reels on your personal profile as well as your business page are one big way to boost your organic reach, to get more engagement, and ultimately turn Facebook likes into leads. So a couple ways to think about this. First of all, if you're already posting stories and reels to Instagram, then you're already ahead of the game. I would recommend you go into your settings and you can auto post your Instagram stories and reels automatically to Facebook so you don't have to worry about it. You can also do it manually. I actually choose to do it manually because every once in a while there might be something I don't want to post to Facebook for whatever reason. Maybe it's just kind of an Instagram only type story or reel, but you can set it up in your settings, super easy to do. So let's kind of break that down and how you would use both, because they're similar but different. I look at stories on Facebook as a way to share your behind the scenes. I don't script these, I don't plan for them, but if you follow me on Facebook, you know I post my stories almost every day. I look at stories as just as a way to kind of take people behind the scenes. For example, as I'm filming this, probably after I film this video, I'll probably do a little selfie and say something like, hey, here's behind the scenes. I'm filming my videos for the month. I always say look at your life as content. So you as a realtor, as you're out and about, you're at a home inspection, you're at a new listing, you're at an open house, you're previewing homes, you're just doing what you normally do, and you might think, gosh, that seems kind of boring. Trust me, taking people behind the scenes, it's a way to really show who you are and what you're all about. In fact, my very dear friend Chelsea Pites, who's a great speaker and author, she always says the magic is in the mundane. The magic's in the mundane, and that's what I love about Facebook Stories. It's a way to deepen relationships. And if you watched my last video, in fact, we're going to link to that last video, because my last video here on YouTube, we talked about your personal Facebook page and your business page and how they're similar but different. And one of the things I really talked about in that video was the relationship building piece of Facebook, right? How do you really intentionally stay in touch with people? And Facebook Stories, interestingly enough, the people who watch your stories are the people who are most interested in what you're all about. So post your stories a couple times a day. Just again, as you're out and about, think about your interests, your passions. If you follow me, you know I often post my cats or our travels or a great glass of wine or my cup of coffee that morning, a little bit of business, a little bit of personal. And again, those can get posted on your personal Facebook profile as well as your business as well. Okay, Facebook Reels. Let's get into that for a second. So when it comes to Facebook Reels, as of right now, the recording of this video, Facebook Reels need to be up to 60 seconds. So the way I think about this, I post a lot of Reels over on Instagram, and with Instagram, you can post those that are a little bit longer. So what I do, because I like to repurpose, I'm all about working smarter, not harder, I'm gonna repurpose because some people on Facebook are not on Instagram and vice versa. So I keep my Reels under 60 seconds, which means I can repurpose them easily from Instagram to Facebook. So if you're uploading over to Instagram, you can auto post it over to Facebook. That's easy enough to do, or you can just upload separately. What's interesting about Facebook Reels is I have noticed that there are quite a few eyeballs on Facebook Reels as well as Facebook Stories. Now, some will do really well, some will get a high level of views, some will not. It's a little bit of a mixed bag. It's always the one where you're like, oh, this one's gonna do really well, and it may not do as well. But what I have noticed that makes a big difference is be consistent. So for me, I post a new reel every Monday and Friday. Now that reel also goes out on my Instagram Reels. I also publish it to YouTube Shorts, as well as TikTok and my Facebook Reels. And it is interesting because sometimes that reel does really well on Instagram or maybe not so good on Facebook or vice versa. So if you've got a Facebook business page, I would 100% encourage you to think about posting a reel once or twice a week. Now you might already be doing this if you're posting reels that have to do with your listings. Maybe you're giving a little sneak peek into into a listing, that's great. But keep in mind that type of content is pretty promotional. So sometimes some of those videos can really pop off and do really well, and sometimes they may fall a little flat, but you're doing your clients a service by putting it out there. I would also encourage you with your reels to put in some educational or informative content, especially where we can see you. Some of your videos might be B-roll where you're showcasing, something maybe as you're out and about. That's fine. But we want to hear you and see you. And I have to be honest with you, so often I'll go to an agent or broker's Facebook page and they'll say, what am I missing? What do you think? And you guys, you know what I tell them? You know what's missing? Is you. I have no idea what you sound like or what you stand for or what you're all about. So I know sometimes we get a little uncomfortable on camera. Side note, I did a whole video on camera confidence. So if you struggle with showing up on camera, if that's something that you just know you need to do but you struggle with, I will also drop that link here below. But get on camera. This is a big, big thing. And just share us with us a quick tip or myth or mistake. Look at your life as content. As you get these questions and they come to you time and time again, write it down. That's a great piece of content. Keep it simple. I think one of the most important things for a reel is text on the screen. So let us know what the video is all about in that first frame or two. A little bit of text, have captions on the screen, and then make sure you put some verbiage underneath your reel. So if you've got a little reel, maybe giving a sneak peek into a listing, in that text underneath us, tell us, how can we get more information? Where can we find the full video, right? Finish the story, so to speak, okay? All right, so we talked about stories, we talked about reels, let's talk about Facebook Live. So Facebook Live in 2024, still a great opportunity to reach new people. In fact, Facebook Live is one of the top performing pieces of content on Facebook, even on Facebook business pages. Now, if I can be real about Facebook Live, I know for a lot of people, it can be somewhat terrifying. Anytime I've done coaching and I've assigned the task of going live, I feel the fear and panic run through people. But it is a really great way to reach people, because what happens with Facebook when you go live, okay, and you don't need any app to do this, you can just open up Facebook, there's a live button. When you're about to go live, it'll say, what are you gonna talk about? And you write a little blurb about what you're gonna talk about. You hit the go live button, and then let me tell you what's gonna happen. You'll see on the screen, 3, 2, 1, you're live. Now let me tell you what everybody does the first time they go live. Every time they go live the first time, there's this feeling of like, wait, is this thing, is it on? Yeah, it's on. We can totally see you. You're good to go. But it's like a muscle. The more you do it, the better it gets. So what's the difference between a Facebook Live versus a recorded video? I like to look at your reels as something that are timeless, right? Things that are evergreen, like who pays for what, or how to find a lender, things that you get asked time and time again. I look at Facebook Live as a great opportunity to share things that are really timely and in the moment. You're an open house, you want to go live for a couple minutes and give a little sneak peek, right? You want to jump on Facebook Live, talk about what's happening in the market or a local event. That live element is really powerful. And when you go live, by the way, what happens is a notification goes out to people who like you, follow you, who you are connected to, and the longer you're on live, the more people tend to tune in. Okay, I would love to hear from you. Are you using Reels, Stories, or Facebook Live? Let me know in the comments below. If this has been a helpful video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell button, as we have new videos that come out each and every week. And last but not least, if you're looking for some in-depth Facebook training, I'm so excited. I would love for you to join our brand new Facebook Masterclass. It is coming up soon, and it is going to be chock full of so many ideas and strategies to help you take your Facebook strategy to the next level, especially if you're in real estate. We'll put that link below. All right, my friends, we'll see you next time, and I'll see you on Facebook.